back again, motherfuckers. EBL wave gang shit in the motherfucking building. I got Burger with me back again as usual. And I guess our new permanent co-host, Kimu. Kimu, what up?
The most hated, the one divine, Kimu Terror. What's up, people?
Let's go.
Hey yo, first of all, shout out to all the wave gang, everybody that supports EBL. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 420 Day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Spark up, light it up. Do what you gotta do. Get your high food ready. It's a lit day. All right, so before we get started, a couple announcements right quick. Troy V, you know, he's an EBL vet and everything. He just had his second live battle drop. The link to that is in the description box. He battled a guy named Jay Vo over on Pyrex Battle League. So shout out to Pyrex Battle League for putting our nigga on this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you did not catch the Villa interview that we had yesterday, the link to that is in the description box also. That was a great interview in my opinion. If anybody disagrees with that, fuck y'all, pretty much, respectfully. And then right after we get this podcast episode done, we will be doing the rewind today. I told y'all yesterday we're gonna do it, and we will be having 2 battles going on for the rewind. All right, so without further ado, y'all see the title of the stream called Ghost Riders. So go ahead, Virgil, Kimu. Y'all wanted to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
All right.
Where do
we all knew this was going on for the longest, especially in female battle rap. Female battle rap is built off of Ghost Riders, my nigga. Let's not play dumb or stupid.
Hold on. Go ahead.
No, it's not even just female battle rap. It's female rap in general.
Yeah. Sad to say it.
Oh God, this is gonna be this type of. All right.
It is, man. It is just.
I can't co-sign. I can't co-sign that every female battler is being ghost written for.
I'm not saying every female, but a good amount. I mean, you throw a rock, you hit a Ghost Rider, my nigga. That's how bad it is.
Oh my God. All right, I see what type of time y'all niggas on today. But so hold on. So you really think even in like actual hip hop, in actual hip?
Yes. Think about it. When you first heard Little Kim, did she not sound like Biggie?
Yeah.
Is that a coincidence? Yeah. Is that a coincidence?
Foxy Brown, come on now.
She didn't sound like Jay-Z and all the songs she was on Jay-Z?
Maybe a little bit, but I don't think they actually. But see, I think that's the difference. It's a difference between writing something for an artist. You see what I'm saying? Or somebody that you're with, and then writing for a battle. You see?
No. I disagree because when it comes to rap, it's different when you write songs for other people. You know, but when you're rapping, you're supposed to be rapping your own stuff personally. That's my opinion. You're supposed to be rapping your own lyrics. That's a part of rap. The whole songwriting and singing thing is a whole different discussion, in my opinion.
Muggy says he thinks some of the before we get down for Muggy says that he thinks some of the males been getting ghost written for too. But hold on, here's my thing. We all know Drake don't write everything that he goddamn sings, and nobody criticizes him about the shit.
What you mean nobody criticizes?
He got a basement full of slaves right now, right in front. I criticize him all the time. I've never been a Drake fan. Like I like some of his music. That's what I jam to sometimes. You know that Hotline Bling nigga. I got a little footstep for that. Yeah, but you know, ghostwriting. You know, you can't say. How can you say you one of the best rappers, my nigga, if you ain't even the one rapping it? Or I mean, he's rapping it, but you ain't writing it. You know, come on.
I mean, he is rapping it. He's just not writing it. There's a difference.
It's not authentic. You feel me?
Yeah. See, that's why I like Drake's music. But if it gets to the who's the best rapper discussion, he's not in it.
Yeah. Real quick, shout out OG and Knife Life in the building. Salute to y'all.
Salute, man.
People? You can even go back to when he first did that Funk Master Flex freestyle, quote unquote freestyle, when he was reading off the phone. Like, how is that a freestyle? You going off the phone? It's written, pre-written. They still let him rock with that. His career should have died right there if the industry didn't push him.
Oh my God, Kimmy just don't like Drake. All right, cool.
I just admitted to dance in the Hotline Bling, my nigga. Come on.
All right, we
Nah.
both said he has good music, but when it comes to
Yeah.
the discussion of the best rapper or lyricist, he's not in it.
But again,
Fact.
but hold on. Can we agree that even though somebody writes something for you, it's still up to you as the person that's getting written for you to be able to put that content out there for people to fuck with?
Yeah, but let me play devil's advocate with that. You have writers that like I don't want to say no name, Sue Surf nigga. You have these niggas or QP. You have these niggas that not only write but they show you how you should enunciate it, how you should move with the step as you project these words, how you should break each syllable down, my nigga, as you say these bars. It's a known fact they do this because like some bars it could go either way, like how you write it on paper, but as long as you got the format, the keys to the bars, my nigga, like it's gonna flow just as good as how he intended to on paper. So
But
a lot of these rappers get the act out too.
well, but okay, and I can't. I'm not disagreeing with you. I can't disagree with you on that. But my thing is this: like, even if he's putting the point, like, all right, say it exactly like this, or pause here, this, that, and third. Again, it's still
Right.
up to that battler to make sure that it gets set, like their vocal projection, the way they say a certain, like, you see what I'm saying? Because if
Mhm.
they can
Well,
fuck.
Dave,
Go ahead.
you're talking about a whole different attribute. We're not talking about rapping no more. Then we're talking about performing. We're talking about memorizing. We're not
Hmm.
talking about actually rapping
Yeah,
because they're not creative. They're only creative if they're getting told how to perform it. They're just
exactly.
good at performing and doing what they're told to do.
It's theatrics at this point.
Because QP said it himself. He comes across a little corny. So some of the stuff that he writes, other people can make it more believable. So, you know what I'm saying? That he admitted that himself.
And he ain't the
Now,
only ghostwriter, really. Like it's a lot of niggas that stand quiet after this ghostwriter allegations came out. Like old Red, one of the biggest ghostwriters I know.
hold on, y'all. My bad. No, because OG's like it's ghost writers, not writers, and I that's no OG. It's a play on the word. That's why I did that on purpose.
OG salute.
Babe.
But yeah,
But
let's
no,
keep it going.
my bad. What was y'all? Hold on. What was you saying? I missed the last part you were saying, Kimi. What did you say? Repeat that for me again.
My head gone. But I said I said it's basically theatrics at this point. It's been going on for the longest. Old Red is another one that's been secretly ghostwriting for a few characters in this game.
Hmm. So let me ask you. But see, and then because I seen Caps, I was seeing when Caps was talking about it with QP, and I seen what Cap, even when Caps is live when he was talking about it in general.
Mhm.
It's like Cap, and I kind of agree with Caps a little bit. It's like ghostwriting in battle rap. I don't, I don't know. It's kind of like, bro, like, why would does that? I kind of agree with him. Like, it's kind of fucked up that you're doing that because like this is the only thing hip hop wise where everything's supposed to be original from whoever's saying the shit. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, has battle rap evolved to where it's not just about what you like? You can get away with, like it's not. Hold on, how do I want to say this? Has battle rap pretty much turned into like WWE ish, where it's like more entertainment than
Um,
actual what you written?
I know the exact moment I would say battle rap turned into theatrics in WWE. Um, a little bit before the Low Deluxe versus Calico battle.
Mm-hmm.
You already it was there, but like it wasn't like prevalent like it is now. But like this has been going on for a very long time. People find that it's these pre-writtens and all these ghostwriters, like for the new battle rapper that's just trying to find his or her way, it's like it's easy to get your foot wet. Okay, I got this nigga, he gonna write something for me. It sounds good on paper, and he's showing me how to project it here and there. Like it sounds good when I act it out. Like I don't got to do nothing else. I don't got to write. I just got to pay this man for a quick little bar here and there,
All right.
or
So
look
wait,
a
not
good.
so. What do we call
Okay.
that person? Like, what is that person actually? They're not a rapper.
Wait, the person that's acting it out, or like the
Yeah, the
writer?
person who's acting it
Huh.
out and getting the rhymes for them. They're not a rapper.
They still a rapper because they're still the one that has to reprint the product. Like I said a few
But
minutes
they
ago.
didn't come up with the raps.
The person is an actor.
Yes, exactly. They're
actress.
There you go.
What was I saying? Oh, but no. Okay, it's an actor. But again. But like you, hold on. What was I about to say? Damn, I lost my train of thought. My bad, y'all.
While you thinking on that,
right.
So, like, I'm not taking away from the artist. It takes a lot to still stand on that stage, act these bars out, act these schemes out.
That's where I was going with it. That's why.
And I'm not saying that each, every battle is a ghostwritten, scenario, like round 1, round 2, all the way to 3. Like it's all ghostwritten. Like some of these battles are authentic, but a lot of these battle rappers are pressed for time, or they just get lazy and they'll just toss it like a rack or two to somebody to ghostwrite something for them.
And I think that's particularly insulting in a sport like battle rap. Because like Cap said, it's supposed to be from the person. You're supposed to be battling somebody saying what you want to say. And when you're not doing that, you're not a battle rapper anymore. You're disgracing the sport. Like, come on, man.
All right, so what about what Wayne just said? How do y'all agree with this? Squads helping with editing or scheming ideals ain't ghostwriting.
I would say that's not particularly ghostwriting. As long as somebody catch a spark or two, like, man, you could have said this a little bit better. You could have switched this up here. I don't call that ghostwriting, but it is like some high level editing, on your part.
Well, I mean, let's say for example, it's me, Kimu, and Dave right now, and I start saying some rhymes, and y'all tell me, yo, that's just trash. I don't think that's cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, go back to the drawing board and do it over. That's not cheating. But if you start giving me whole lines and whole bars, that's a whole different story.
Wayne, he didn't say that. He didn't say it, but he pretty much was implying it, bro. There's the difference, and the fact that Yoshi pretty much aired him out about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, implied, and then 40 bars hurried up and called, just to make sure.
Yeah, to make sure.
Yeah,
that's why he didn't really like go full blown out there.
Yeah, because I don't know if you saw it, Wayne, but on Twitter, I think it was on Twitter and Facebook. I can't remember which one. She pretty much put out, oh, well, this is what he wrote for me, and that for the tournament and everything else. And she's like, I'm not finna use this. I'm finna use my own shit 2 weeks from now for the start writing to be ready in 2 weeks.
I mean, that's better.
Because that's what really sparked the whole QP going on the AF Angry Fan in the first place. You see what I'm saying? Because QP's whole thing is like, why would you wait till now when there's $100,000 on the line? Which I kind of agree with them. If I'm the ghostwriter, I agree with them. It's like you wait till now, but there's all this money on the line to decide, okay, you want to try it yourself. At that point, like, you're in the tournament. At that point, you should just kept your mouth shut.
Well, was there a specific reason why QP brought any of this up?
Real talk. I was just about to answer that before you even asked. But real talk, I think somebody was in QP air. It was like, yo, you might as well just air these niggas out. It ain't like you about to get 100 racks. Nah.
I mean, that's a possibility, right? Because it makes you think, like, wait a minute, why did he even divulge?
He probably asked for a little bit more. He probably asked for a little bit more than he should have. Somebody said no. He was like, okay, I'm about to get on this live right quick.
But no, I think, like I said, I think she's the one that put the information out first. That's why he was like, all right, well, let me go and cap shit and talk about the shit. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense then. She put it out there and he just finished the story.
Right. Wayne said helping rethink the scheme is a great thing. Also, I think it's a balance between providing great entertainment and skill. Nobody wants to write nobody's whole round. Hey, Wayne, if you getting paid for it, I can't be mad at you for writing somebody's whole damn round if you're getting paid for it. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm mad, but I can't be too mad. Like, everybody got to get their own hustle.
I think, Dave, I think that's another good question, though. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I think that's another good question. Like, how mad are we at the ghostwriter, the person writing the raps?
I'm not.
Like, do we hold them accountable?
I hold them accountable to a certain degree, like I just said, because of the fact that you're kind of fucking up the sport a little bit because that means this person is saying some shit that maybe they wouldn't be where they are if it wasn't for you writing their shit. But then it's like on, but then on the other side of, but oh my bad, hold on, Keeman. But then on the other side of the coin is like, I'm not too mad because it's like, my nigga, if somebody's gonna pay you to rap for them,
right,
get your money. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Well, then that's a morality question. Then,
yeah,
like it's a moral. Is money worth more than the morals of the sport?
I mean, the sport and the morals, like, come on now. we know how bad the game done got since 09, 08.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah. We're basically saying niggas don't give a fuck about battle rap for real. It's just for money.
But like you got to look at the battlers at this point. I don't even blame none of the ghostwriters. It's like, if I'm a drug dealer and I'm feeding this fiend, my nigga, like, it ain't my fault. This fiend keep coming back. I got that fire. he know I got that fire. Ain't nobody else got that fire.
But technically, you're still poisoning the community.
You are, and a lot of these battle rappers need some detox because a lot of these bars, schemes, you will take let's say, I don't want to say this dude, but like, let's take a rum nigga. Let's just say one particular battle like may sound different from his usual, antics or whatever, and you just looking like, if you find out that was Ghostfrey and you just like, whoa, okay, no wonder he sounded so different. People were saying he was switching it up, diversifying his style, but it was really like somebody feeding that energy that wasn't authentic, and you just looking like, it takes away from the battle a little bit, but it's still not on the ghostwriter part.
All right, so I see it like this: like, if I'm because I'm trying to look at it from like a QP's position, like especially in battle rap. Let's be serious with QP. Respectfully, yes, QP. Everybody says he's arguably the best, probably has the best pen in battle rap. But it's just like, what does that do? What does that do for him as a whole? Like, it's not like QP's one of these top tier names. I mean, yeah, he's a vet because he's been here for fucking ever, but he's not one of these top tier names. You see what I'm saying? He's more like middle tier, almost low tiers. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's because what we just talked about. He doesn't have that performance. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have it. So he has the pen. And he told you even in the interviews with Caps, he comes across corny. He doesn't have that appeal. So some of the shit he said is that it's delivered by other people. And that's that's just a fact. That's why he's not more elevated as a battle rapper.
I think, to answer your question, for me, I think he pulled the pen a little too early. I think that, these allegations came out and he just wanted to capitalize on some fame, but it does nothing for him.
Mike, hold on. Mike, I didn't mean he was low tier. I was just saying the fact that low tier, like, kind of like he's between middle tier and low tier. Now, I didn't say he's actually is low tier. He's like in the middle.
But his pen is top tier. His pen is legend tier.
Yeah.
He's a top 3 pen of all time.
My nigga Mike was about to kill me for that shit.
Like, you can't deny it. Like, yeah, that top 3 pen of all time, the shit he comes up with, let's see, he talks in fucking rhyme schemes.
Yeah. Hey, Muggy said, write your own hashtag, write your own raps.
That's a fact.
Like, if we just sticking to old battle rap standards, the authenticity. My bad, I can't talk. I'm on one right now. It's 420. Yo, we just thinking about all this, and we just sticking to the old guard rule, the old Republic rules, my nigga. It's like, you should write your own raps. You should at least let your friends hear whether your rhymes trash or not, and like critique you a little bit, but like, don't get the whole spill from them. Like, let it still be you. We want to hear you. It's just like stand-up comedy, my nigga. We don't want to hear like what you had 5 dudes in one small room right for you. We want to hear your experience, your life story, what you was feeling at this moment. Why you got beef with this man? Why this matchup even makes sense? Why you battling this dude? Is it just for the bread, or y'all really got some static in there?
Hey, Burgle, answer this question right quick. Mike wants to know, how's QP's pen top tier, but he's either slow / mid tier. You want to answer that, or you want me to?
It's because of the performance and stuff. Like, that's still a part of battle rap. We're just talking about, like, when you get ghost written for, you're basically just acting. So that's all you're doing. A real battle rapper has to write his own rhymes and act it out. So QP has a hard time being believable, acting out some of the stuff he says. He doesn't come across believable. He seems like a grown-up version of Rome DMV. Like,
oh God.
So he seems like a more mature Rome DMV, and that's still kind of corny. So that's why he's low tier, because he can't even deliver the fire that he's writing to the audience correctly. So yeah.
Go ahead, no, finish up.
Well, basically, yeah, like we know what he's saying and what he's writing is fire. But when he gets on that stage, you kind of just look at him, and then you can kind of listen to the audio battle. But when you're looking at him, it just doesn't translate correctly.
Mm-hmm. And just to add on to what Virgil said, is also you got to factor in this, Mike. Respectfully, it's not like QP is not in a, especially in this era, he's not in a, what's the word I'm looking for? He's not a hot name. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you think like,
oh, not at all.
He's not a hot commodity.
He's not a hot commodity, is what it is. It's like, it's not like if you see QP on a card, most of the time you're not going to be like, oh, you know, I'm finna go watch. You see what I'm saying? You're just gonna be like, all right, it's a QP battle. I'll watch it when I have time. You see, he doesn't have that star power that some of the new cats have, that, or some like even the old vets have. That's what it is.
I mean, look at even Twerk. Twerk can choke every battle, and still you still want to see him.
Yeah, but that goes back to that weirdo factor, though. I didn't mean to cut you off. Like what he even brought up, like, yo, so like he gets, you know, cracked on, packed on, roasted on because, you know, he came to the game on like some weirdo, you know, come out with a Yu-Gi-Oh bar or whatever, you know, whatever. But like, if I get these same bars to like a Twerk or to like a 40 bars and she spit it and she already got like some hood mentality, like some hood theatrics that she could like perform as, like she get these same bars, it's not as corny or weird, you know, to these other niggas. It's like, okay, I didn't even think of that.
No, it's true. If you hear a real hood nigga spit a Yu-Gi-Oh bar and it makes sense.
Exactly.
I mean, your boy Surf tried to do a Dragon Ball Z scheme, but niggas overlooked that part.
That's also you got to take into account for, like, you see mad battle rappers like kind of switch up their style, like put in like an anime bar here and there, like hold on, I ain't never heard this nigga spit like this. Something's up.
See, and that's how you know a dude like Clips writes for himself, because he always has that 4-bar setup. It's always kind of the same format. Yeah, the jokey joke, 4-bar setups, the schemes. So you know Clips is writing his own material. You know DNA is writing his own material. You can tell these things.
Oh, you can definitely, no, respectfully DNA, but you can definitely tell when DNA writing his own shit.
Yeah. You know he's writing his own material.
But yeah, so it was all right. And then it's like, all right, because I know we keep passing on QP, but it's just like we're not going to act like, you know, some of these other guys out here haven't said I've written for this person and that person before. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like Chilla Jones Chilla Jones, Chilla Jones, Danny, like all these guys have said it. Said they probably written something for a couple of guys in there.
I remember the whole Adi Boom Surf controversy.
Yeah.
I don't like this, man. Well, you know, not personally, but like his battle raps. Cortez has hinted many times him running for people.
Yes, that's a perfect example because Cortez comes across kind of corny sometimes on the stage, but I can see him giving his lyrics to someone else and then being able to perform them better. I can see that happen.
Facts. Cortez has been low tier for I don't know how many years, and you know,
low tier.
I say mid tier. I don't think he's
high mid tier at best.
Yeah, high mid tier.
I give you
that. My bad. Keep might stop you there.
I give you that. No, you good. You good.
Shout out backing up the bus on Cortez. Like, damn.
Yo, I keep going back to it. He only had one decent two now. Decent battles. Like everybody give him like, you know, hype off of that Uno Lovos battle. Come on, bro.
No, Cortez
What year was that? Though?
I don't know, bro. That's the only battle I remember.
I'm not gonna let you.
Kind of good.
He did
I'm not
okay
finna
versus
let
Twerk.
you said only 2 good battles his whole career. No, you bugging, B. Like, no, we're not doing that. Him and Saint Mike was a great battle. Him and Daylight was a good battle.
I
Who
like him
else?
versus Red. Yeah,
Him and Old Red was a good battle. Like, you
yeah.
gotta chill tonight, Kimo. Jesus
Yo, yo,
Christ.
yo. We okay. I go
Can't
back.
forget
I
that
go back
Millie
even
Rock. Don't
further.
forget that
Okay,
Millie Rock.
what
Hey, that
happened
was 2 and
between
2 with
Cortez and T Rex? Then come on now. That was a disgusting battle. Cortez tried to hype up for the longest.
that battle was
And then
ass on both ends though. Like, cut it out.
Wait. So
T
think
Rex
about
did
that
I
though. The
like,
Cortez versus official battle, because QP clearly said he
yeah.
believes official writes her own shit.
Mhm.
So we know Cortez writes his own shit. What we
Mhm.
got in that battle?
Oh, 2-1. Louisiana biased.
That's a fact.
Y'all both going with official?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I told you that when we first did the prediction shit.
I mean, Dave, you be flip flopping, so I just had to double check.
Flip flopping.
Oh, my bad. I didn't say that.
You trying to say I gotta go? All my shit's ghost written. All right, cool.
I'm saying you didn't remember the
Laney
script
be
correctly.
ghostwriting for Dave. Yeah.
I hate it here. I hate it here. But no, at the end of the day, like I said, like, all right, so what do you all right, so with you hold on. What do y'all think about what Cap said? Like, okay, she should have been technically out of the tournament because of this shit now.
Nah, man.
You can't do that. You can't. That'll open up Pandora's box. You just can't do that.
Uh-huh.
If you do that for one person, you got to do it to everybody.
Yeah, you can't.
And like, how you even have that common knowledge anyway? Like anybody can just be like, nah, it wasn't ghostwritten. Like, come on, bro. How you gonna?
Well, then now
how
you can
gonna
just
fact
start
check that?
accusing people randomly.
Yeah, it's like a witch hunt at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, I just heard Lou Castro had this ghost written 3 months ago. You got to kick this man at the tournament right now. Like, nah, that'd be a witch hunt. Niggas would be trying to get niggas kicked off just to lower the competition. Like, nah, you can't do that.
Let me ask you this. Well, why do you think URL hasn't responded about it? You think they're just like, hey,
They can't. They can't. What are they gonna say? Like,
I mean, they
can't
could say,
respond.
I mean,
They've
like
been
you said,
condoning this for years, though. Ever since
condoning?
Press Mafia and Twerk. Come on now.
I mean, didn't they say KCJ had bars written for her too? So what are we gonna think when she goes against Twerk?
Oh, I forget the other broad name. It's KCJ too, but like it was another broad that they protected and they deleted the other battle rappers whole video.
Hold on. Yo, Mike, hold on. Let me drop this invite. Come on, you want to come over to the show? Come talk your shit, my nigga. Join the stream, y'all, bro. I want to talk. Let's talk to Mike because he said QP claims that his pen is top 5 and that he has been behind some of the most famous battle rappers / famous battles, has rocked the community. So he believes he deserves more recognition.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. He said he's been behind, some of the most famous battle rappers. I see him on stage behind niggas. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No, Mike, that's cool. Like I just said, if you want to just come put your input, 5-10 minutes, whatever.
We good.
Like,
Chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on. We hit you with the kids' gloves.
Oh, you said he in Dubai at the moment. All right, that's cool. Yo, shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Cassidy's Camel out there too in Dubai. Shout out.
Yo, Dubai, it's mad late out there, low key. Like, what is it like? Y'all about what, 4 or 5 hours ahead of time?
I think it's something like that.
See, but Muggy made a good point too earlier in the chat. Shout out to Muggy. Like, it's definitely guys getting ghosts written for it too. I just think it's more females. I think it's more females, but guys are definitely taking rhymes.
I mean, I know it's more females, but like it's been guys for the longest. Like,
yeah.
Let's just take the Jersey faction for a little bit. Come on now.
Hey, Burger, he responded to you.
Oh, go ahead, Burger. Hey, that
came Let's go. Shout out, Mike, dog.
Yeah. But before everybody else, like, let's take Jersey for a second before Twerk showed up and everything. Shotgun Suge was like the worst nigga in Jersey for like the longest. Until, things got a little more close knit between him, O-Red, Sue Surf, even Arsenal to a point. Because for the longest, Arsenal wasn't fucking with nobody in Jersey. But as soon as like old Red, start, disappearing for a little bit,
I don't like this setup.
Shotgun Suge started sounding more punch heavy and bar heavy for all of a sudden, my nigga. Like I feel like old Red gave him that stimulus.
Pause. First of all, that sounded crazy. Whoa.
Hey, pause all you want. I feel like Red gave him that stimulus check, man.
This nigga repeat, double down.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do not condone this.
And all of a sudden, Shotgun Suge is like a high mid tier. And like he
all right. No. I'm cutting the ring off.
So you calling him out. So you saying
no. Fuck that. I'm cutting the ring off on that bullshit right there. No, you're not finna sit there and try to make alleged accusations about old Red writing for damn Suge. Nah, fuck out of here. No, I think but I will say maybe it's because of the fact that, like you said, he started hanging out more with old Red, Surf.
Yeah. I mean, it's alleged because you even got Surf on camera saying like, "Yeah, we helped Suge out a little bit."
I mean, but that to be honest, that's just common sense. If you start hanging around other people and you sparring and you writing together,
you're gonna get better.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
You should. I mean, except for Chess. Chess been on a little up and down slope for a while.
I mean, Chess' only problem is his choking habits. That's it.
Think about it.
That ain't
think about it, y'all. The only person that we've seen in battle rap who isn't like that is like Cassidy. He can be around anybody, but he's still gonna sound like Cassidy. It doesn't matter who he's around.
I just wish he just stuck to his music, man.
Hold on real quick. Yeah, but hey, all right. Mike said the issue here is that fans are having problems differentiating between helping someone with ideals or angles versus just writing entire rounds for them. QP keeps on saying that he only helped people. Yeah, see, the thing is though, Mike, he's saying helped, but not saying, but not
to what extent? Yeah, how much help did he give the person?
In different ways, though.
How much help though? You know what I mean? There's different levels of help. There's help, like we said before, where you can be like, "Yo, man, take that out. That's not good. Rewrite that." Or there's help like, "Hey, man, say this." What type of help is he getting? Like,
hold on, real quick, yo, we got Muggy in the building. What up, Muggy?
What up, Mug? Salute, man.
Man, I'm just getting all caught up for real. I just actually just watched that whole Yoshi thing. I'm late to this whole thing. That's what y'all was talking about.
Yeah. But I would say like,
and then hold on,
somebody. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Helping somebody, and like by critiquing, saying like maybe you should throw that out, or maybe you need to do this a little bit better, without like really giving them the bar. I would say that's not ghostwriting. That's not really cheating a little bit. I would say, it's mainly critiquing. You can critique your homeboy all day, my nigga. It's not like you give him the blueprints. You don't got the blueprints.
Right.
But going out your way to write the bar for bar, to write out the act out, like the whole, like, I want to move my hand like this while I'm saying this. I want to dance across the stage like this when I'm, point my finger in this nigga face like that. That right there, the whole ghostwriting, yo, that's all ghostwriting right there.
Yeah, Mike, and that's what.
Yeah, this nigga whole script.
Yeah, and that's what QP pretty much has said. Like he's not the first time he said this shit, and then like I said earlier, Yoshi even put out on Twitter that this is what he wrote. This is what he wrote for me. Like those were her exact words. You see what I'm saying? And then in the cast interview, he said they had like a shared memo or something like that he would send to her about what to say or something like that. It was weird. You see what I'm saying?
And that's where we get to levels of help. You know what I mean? Like there are levels to it.
That help seemed a little unsolicited. So I think this is a kind of a different situation. This one in particular.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if Yoshi actually went to him for help, I think that makes it a little weird,
And that's what makes the situation convoluted because we're never gonna get the full truth out of that.
Yeah. I mean, but if you notice a pattern in like a lot of new battle rappers or like battle rappers that stayed on the scene for a little bit and then they all of a sudden just got better out of nowhere, like
you still going back to Suge. You still going back to Suge. I see where this is going.
Honestly, Suge is the first person that came to my mind when he said that, though.
Yeah. Like,
my God.
I'm not accusing nobody. I'm just saying that he did come to mind.
Let's be honest. Suge was hot ass for like 2 straight years, my nigga. Like with no good performances in between. And then out of nowhere, he took a small break. Out of nowhere, he just skyrockets.
Okay, maybe in that small break, that's when it finally everything goddamn clicked together.
The cynic in me want to say no, but like I understand your point. I understand your point.
I think a battle rapper like Suge, like he's a, you know what I'm saying, a vet, damn near a legend. Like I think he could look at his own performances and just be like, okay, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's tough for a guy like Suge, but it ain't too far fetched because his bars did step up like to a point where it's like even him versus None. I was like, this Suge kind of different.
It wasn't even the fact like, okay, Suge went in the lab, started to improve a little bit, just a little bit, my nigga. It was like a totally different Suge.
Nah, facts, I agree. And it's like kind of weird. So it's not like he did his style better. It's like this is just a different Suge. So I feel you.
And I got a one real quick. So what do we say to the people who say Ill Will sounds like Mac Myron?
I mean, I guess niggas haven't been following Ill Will that long because he's always sounded that way, and Mac Myron kind of still fresh from the scene.
I think that's just them both being from Yak. You see what I'm saying? And they've been around each other for fucking ever.
I agree. I agree with that as well. But I just saw that floating out there. Like people were saying, "Oh, Ill Will sounds just like Mac Myron," and vice versa. Like, what are we doing with that?
No, I don't co-sign. Like I
don't really co-sign that. I think Ill Will writes his own shit. He's too good of a fucking rapper.
And he's too good of a fucking freestyler. Like that nigga be going retarded. Like no.
If you ever met that nigga in real life, that nigga is very prideful. Like, I don't think he'd give a nigga the benefit just to write in his own rounds. just to be like, ain't nobody wrote for me in my life.
Yeah,
that's the type of nigga he is.
That's definitely the personality that comes across like on camera.
Yeah.
The
ghost writing tornado. That's what we in the middle of right now.
Yeah.
Hey, so I have a question. So, because I saw this on Twitter, and I saw this on Twitter. Shout out to Naked Battle Rap. She put this out there, and I want y'all thoughts on this. If you had a ghostwriter and your ghostwriter put out the fact that they was ghostwriting for you, would you ask for your money back at that point?
Hell yeah. That's what's the point of that's the whole job description. Right? Like you violated the contract if you speak up.
I mean, it depends on what that contract say. Because if the contract don't say, if you don't have that clause, shit, that's on you.
No. Muggy's right because take away the word ghosting.
Exactly.
Just call it writing. Just call it writing. There's no more ghosting.
Now we'll have Yoshi G written by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what that would turn into. Like,
and that was my whole point earlier. Is that like, unless these niggas start signing non-disclosure clauses, like they shouldn't really be hiring ghostwriters in the first place because like we know the sport. A lot of these niggas just can't keep their mouth closed for nothing. Like I could like hip hop. You may find out a nigga had a ghostwriter like 15 years later. Like it's very secretive, like in hip hop, outside of battle rap.
But let's keep it a buck too. Like real niggas in hip hop don't do as many Instagram lives drunk and high as these battle rappers be doing, just giving away secrets and shit.
Yeah,
it is a fact too.
That's true. I don't pick up a lot of game off of that.
Because your boy QP, he looked like he was kind of.
I don't know. That's weird. Like, why would you just like? Why would as QP as the ghostwriter? Now, if he was, let's say he was getting consistent business as a ghostwriter, he all over the internet. I don't even want to call Brett no more.
He just ruined that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it goes back to that old saying, like, hey, you don't do business with a fiend, my nigga.
Mike, hilarious. The nigga said people do not respect it. Pretty much saying do not respect non-disclosure agreements in social media.
Did they respect?
They gonna respect
the
that bank
lawsuit?
account,
Yeah,
nigga.
did they respect the lawsuit? That
lawsuit
and that summons.
Exactly. I paid this amount for this right here. He signed the non-disclosure clause, my nigga. Like niggas don't take niggas to court no more.
Yeah, ask Adam. Ask ARP what he said about that.
Beasley and this nigga Smack be letting niggas off with a slap on the wrist, my nigga. Like, this nigga just stole your money. You good with that? All right.
Well, no, because you gotta think about it. Because normally, what happens is they normally get them booked on another card. So it's like, all right, well, nigga, we already paid you before. I ain't gotta pay you again. You see what I'm saying?
That's bad. That's bad business, though. Like,
but think about the shots that ARP took at Serious Jones. We discussed that before. Remember when he said, "Yo, if half the deposit's enough money, we're going to court. But if it's not, we just write that shit off." So he basically, Serious Jones's money wasn't enough for him to take him to court.
You wrote that shit a tax write-off.
But see, it's like, but you saw that Cartoon Jones video. We know Serious situation financially wasn't the greatest, so that might have been a waste of like legal fees. You know what I'm saying? To take that.
That's basically what he said. It would have been a waste of time.
Really, because even if you don't got enough to pay it off at that moment, court's gonna have him on a monthly payment plan. So like, you getting your money either way.
That's a fact.
I mean,
a lot of niggas just don't like going through
he was in a position to pay nothing. unless he was gonna get that deposit
he'll
back.
Go back to jail. He'll still have to pay that.
And he spent that deposit.
First day he spent.
That deposit spent. He was smoking the deposit on the live feed.
Smoking that ARP pack.
Mike, hold on, y'all. Mike, to answer your question,
I ain't coming pack.
Hold it down, hold it down, Muggy, for 1 second. Mike, to answer your question, only reason why the community is up in arms right now, is because of the tournament, and that Yoshi's in the shit, and to be honest, because of the fact of battle rap fans, memories is terrible. So like, a lot of times they forget that QP has said this shit multiple times any fucking way. You see what I'm saying? And then there's also, since we've got so many new fans, a lot of new fans probably don't even know about this shit. So we probably got a lot of majority of new fans that's up in arms about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. She gonna get slighted a little bit in this tournament just because of that. But like,
it is too many,
a big factor though.
It is too many angles in this tournament going out already, and this shit's still not till Saturday.
Who you got?
Who I got winning? What, Saturday?
Yeah.
I hope Drugs Rider got some good rebuttals.
You think Drugs got a writer?
Oh God, no.
What? I said that. I said that. My bad.
If somebody's writing that, they should be fired.
All right. You know what? All right. So now that we didn't talk serious, no pun intended, about this shit, about this whole about this shit. You gotta be respectfully a weirdo person to be sitting there thinking about the type of shit that Yoshi talks about. Like, you see, to be writing that shit for her.
That's why I say what makes the situation so weird, because I'm reading through the rounds and he's talking about, swallowing stuff and stuff on my chest. I like that.
Right, are we gonna really do that? Let's keep it a buck, man. Let's keep it down.
I'm like, QP, you just randomly coming up with that, like, just because.
It's not random. He's thinking about shit a whore would do. He's thinking about shit a whore would do. He's writing it down. It's not random.
He's thinking about it. He's writing it down, and he's using his voice to project for her on the paper, my nigga.
But my thing is, did she come to him,
terrible.
or did
go back to what he
bring
said?
that to her?
You'll see.
Yo, she gives off the persona as a thought, and he's writing thought bars. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I get it, but did he bring those thought bars to her, or did she ask for them?
Probably him.
Does it really matter? The point was,
I would hope,
kind of, bro. Like, what are you doing with your day-to-day, your time daily? You know what I'm saying? Like,
have you seen QP
he has
lifestyle?
money already. He's getting high all day. He showed you what he's doing.
Have you seen QP lifestyle?
Yeah,
Same thing with
high
James.
all day.
Yeah.
He readjusted his purse 30,000 times during that interview.
I wouldn't be surprised if B-Dot was right for Loso, my nigga, but like, putting a Christian spin on it.
Oh my God, I hate
Wait, now
I
Loso,
think B-Dot got a little too much integrity for that.
Yeah, where did that one come from, Kimu? I don't know. You high as hell. That's what that means.
Wait a minute, you still can't come in on the man's integrity. We don't know if B-Dot's a piece of shit or not.
Huh?
Nah, B Dot is definitely a piece of shit.
Hey, chill, yo, chill. We're not doing that.
Hey man, I fuck with B Dot,
Allegedly.
man. Shout out B
Yeah,
Dot, man. Salute to B
Kiva,
Dot.
you gotta relax.
I feel you. I
That's
mean, but
nice,
like
man.
his whole shtick has been like sounding like Lux his whole career so far.
I didn't
That's
think
tough,
He's
bro.
snapping
That's
to some hood
I can't
moments
say
here,
that. I
man.
can't say that confidently, like
He's
that
snapping
he
to some
sounds
hood
like
moments,
Lux.
man. But he sound like Lux, baby Lux at that. You know, a watered down Lux. Not exactly like Lux, but like, you know, like
I mean,
God.
what's no
Lux
name
over the
brand
last
name?
few years would lose to B Dot personally. That's that's just my opinion.
But
That
see,
Lux
here's the
against
thing.
Sue Surf would have lost to a B Dot.
Here's the thing. I don't think B Dot sounds like. I don't think B Dot sounds like Lux. It's just the fact of that's just how do I want to say this. He that's just how he wants to. He's not. I guess he probably figured out. Trying to be a puncher really isn't his thing, and trying to be like make it a complete angle about shit. Well, no, he does the angle. I'm sorry, but like trying to be a puncher or a schemer really isn't his thing. So he's like, you know what? Let me try to figure out how to have a conversation with somebody, rapping, and use it as an angle. And just be able to talk to a person, like really just talk down to this person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't think he sounds as much like Lux as he used to. I think he sounds different now. He
He
doesn't
sounds
sound
like
like
a
that.
comedic Lux, my nigga. Like I still hear it to this day.
I mean, just because he's lyrical doesn't mean he sounds like Lux. I think he
Nah,
used to sound like
nah.
him.
Nah, I
Just because
don't
they
sound
have
like
similar
that.
content, you know what I'm saying? They got similar content, but I don't think that just
So
makes
the
him
first
sound like
couple of
Lux.
times,
Then
yeah, the
everybody with
first
a
couple of
gun
times I
bar
heard him,
would sound like Tay Rock, right?
Nah, not at all. It's the similar content, but it's like he adds a comedic spin to try to diversify his message that he sends out. And I understand it. I understand it. You know, he has a barrier here and there, but like the lines are very thin when you talk about Beat Out and Lux. They almost the same nigga.
So, so, so I got a question. Why is it that we can have multiple guys talk about guns every battle, but when you get this side of it, some more
Oh, I say the
intellectual
same thing
talk,
about them
why
niggas
that
too.
gotta be
Yeah.
voted Lux?
No, I say the same thing.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
basically anybody that talk
Just be
about gun
fair. That's
bars,
all I'm
bro,
saying. Just be
they
fair.
all sound the same to me too. Yeah.
All right, yo, we're kind of trailing our subject.
My bad.
No, you good. We could table that for another. We could table that for another episode. Is there anything else we want to talk about with this whole ghostwriting shit in general? By the
Write your
way,
own
for
raps.
fair enough.
Yo, hold on.
Go ahead.
Did did QP write 40 bars lines for that Sue Surf battle? That's what I want to know.
Oh my god,
I don't
Is
think
Kimu,
that
so.
you
why
gotta
she beat
I
Sue
don't
relax.
think
Surf
so.
that day?
I don't think so.
Kimu, you gotta relax.
40 nice
I mean,
though. Like
the
40 can
door is
really rap
open right
though.
now. Yeah.
It
Now this
is,
nigga,
but I think
this
40
nigga
can really
really about.
rap.
This nigga Kimu about to question anybody that does some like next level right now. Like, oh, the QP do that shit. Fuck, I hate it here.
damn.
Hey, yo, Muggy.
Now QP is the god pen. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh no.
hey, but yo, we about to go ahead and cut this live right quick, and then in about 10, 15 minutes after this, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna bring y'all the rewind and everything. So with that being said, Muggy, appreciate you coming up. Muggy, you gonna be back for the rewind?
Yes, sir.
All right, bet. All right. So
What is it?
is it,
Sure, I probably will.
you've been watching it? All right. You know what, Jersey. All right, we out this. This is
go.
EBL podcast, Wave Gang shit. If it ain't exclusive, it don't fucking matter. And we out this motherfuckers.